Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Crusader Kings 2. It's my turn in the YouTuber succession game as the Emperor of the Roman Empire. Things are going pretty well. I had to fight down a major revolt in the last episode because people actually want to install Shadow Fighter Pro as the ruler of the Empire, which would not be good. But I managed to fight that one down, and now it's time to be happy about all the people that are in the dungeon that I can pull titles from. Now, I still have a revolt over here, Sakilian Peasant Revolt, somewhere up there, which I think I'm going to smush. So, let's bring these guys down. I wonder how I'm going to do this. Could just... Yeah, let's have the normal troops stand down. No retinues or special troops will go away. Well, we should be able to pull some troops from Anatolia now. Or are these guys still down here? I guess they're still down there. So let's have these guys stand down as well. This is Sarkel, so that doesn't help me. But Anatolia can, yeah, they can still provide 6,000 troops, which is fine. And I think I'm also going to pull the 3,000 troops of my son over here. So put them in ships and put them up here. And then we're going to use these guys. Split that fleet in half. One part of them we're going to use to transport our troops home. The other part we're going to use to transport these guys to smush that rebellion. I don't like rebellions of any color. Come on. I guess I'm going to go up to speed 2. How old am I? We'll be able to change the laws pretty soon. I'm 46 now. Still have a long reign ahead of me, I guess. Okay, let's have these guys merge up here as well. That should put an end to this whole pesky rebellion. Jihad for Leon. The great Shia Caliph has decided to call a jihad against the Kafirs in the kingdom of Leon. He urges all righteous Shia Muslims to take up arms against the depraved Emperor Uriz II of Francia for the glory of Islam. What terrible news. Well, actually, yeah. Actually, it's not that much of a problem, because if they take this area, we're just going to take that from the from the Muslims. Our threat has gone way down, but more importantly, our internal structure has, our internal safety has gone up. It doesn't look that way because I'm permanently dealing with rebellions and revolts, but the fact that all these kingdoms are now viceroyalties is actually helping us a fair deal. They're just mad that I've been revoking titles willy-nilly. That's just how that goes. Right. Come on. These guys are already moving there. We're gonna have our own retinue move back home. Come on. So you want a matrilineal marriage with my son again, the Duchess of Seville. Again, what happened to your previous husband? Didn't you get someone else for this job? Betrothed matrilineary. I don't want that. She's 16. She also doesn't have great traits, which is what I'm looking for above any sort of strategic consideration in terms of marriages, because you can't beat good traits. Yeah, my son has a huge rebellion on his hands. Italian revolt, Italian revolt. Crazy. What are you fighting for? War against the tyranny of Exarch, Chief of Italy. I wonder where he learned that from. Who he learned that from. Son. Let me... Can I join his war? No. That's not possible. I can send him a gift though, can't I? Plot to kill, by favor, send gift. Here, my son. Buy yourself some mercenaries. That should do it. Maybe one more Yeah, buy some mercenaries. It's gonna be fine. So our retinues are moving home. At least he should be able to pull some mercenaries now. Let's hope that he does. How's his personal wealth? Yeah, he got those 1,000 from me. Let's hope he goes for the mercenaries. Yeah, I inherited the Kingdom of Aragon from the Despot of Aragon, which is fine. I'm just gonna reinstate that guy here. He's the Dukes of Barcelona and of Mallorca. Yeah, you're gonna gain the Viceroyalty Kingdom of Aragon. How that? Right, he loves me, which is fine. That's a huge benefit of those Viceroyalties. Actually, we got my retinue moving in. I think we're gonna take care of these guys at some point, because they're really annoying. And I inherited Serbia from Despot Constantine the Just. Okay then. I actually should have pulled some land from him. Where's Serbia? The Jure Kingdom. I could give that to him. The Duke of Russia. These guys belong to Serbia for some reason, which is annoying. Duchy of Benevento. Yeah, they're de jure Serbia, which is weird. These belong to Croatia. Oh, Croatia is done with its internal conflict. That's nice. Dukes of Russia, Slavonia, Dioclea. Really? Okay. I mean, he's going to be a pretty powerful exarch. I guess I don't want that. I guess I'm going to give that to him then. Yeah. Have the Kingdom of Serbia. You're going to be a strong friend. My kinsman! It pains me to say it, but you got to give up your crown. Sorry about that. My vassals are going to be pissed. There's no way around that. I want that changed into a proper viceroyalty. Yeah, my son has a real problem here. I guess he doesn't have enough of a power base. I don't think that I can do anything else other than send him gold so that he can buy mercenaries. A learned Jewish man has appeared at your court. He comes highly... A wild Jew has appeared. He comes highly recommended in the arts of bookkeeping and administration. Already he has suggested several ways of improving the bureaucratic efficiency of the realm, and he could potentially make a fine steward. Yeah, why not? Hello. Glad to have you. I don't care that you're Jewish. Very good steward, actually. I humbly accept your decision to revoke the Kingdom of Croatia, though it grieves me deeply. How many other titles do you hold? Zagreb, Duchy of Pisa, Spalatos, County of Pisa. I guess I will actually have to revoke the Duchy of Pisa. Okay, and I will also have to revoke the County of Pisa. Revoke the County of Pisa. Yes. So there are our troops. We're gonna send them against these guys now. Should not be a problem. Merge those, and let's have them disband, which is fine. Okay, so I've taken Pisa, and I do want to pull these out of the danger zone. So my son, since you are in a bad way. No, I don't want to revoke titles. I want to give you titles, actually. Because I'm such a nice father. So you're going to gain Pisa, which should help your power base. And you're also going to gain the Viceroyalty of the Duchy of Pisa. Yeah, maybe that'll help you. So he now has that as an additional thing. Maybe that'll help his wars. I can't do more. Now you got to fight on your own. He's an amazing dude. Why does it not work? He has divine advice. This character has received advice on alchemy from a divine source. So far it seems to be working out very poorly. Ah, come on. I taught you better than that. Okay, we won the Battle of the Sarkle Tribe. We won that, so the peasant reward is gone. Let's remove that army. We have this guy who wants us to join his plot. Fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Damietta. No. Bad guy. Bad. These guys are now moving home, finally. After years and years of raiding Mallorca, I finally managed to convince them to fag off. Now, I gotta pull away a couple of titles. You are going to lose the Barony of Tusculum, because that annoys me. That just fucking annoys me that you have that. And you're also going to lose the Duchy of Damietta. Sorry about that. You are going to lose the Barony of Sula, because that annoys me. So, Damietta... What are you? You're the Dukes of Jerusalem. Why do you have land in Damietta? It's actually kind of annoying. Add to the Barony of Merle. He has that land. Why did he do that? I don't want him to have Pelusia. That's not good. I mean, all these people here hate me. She hates me. He also hates me, which is a big problem. Well, I guess I can give my son... What's happening? Oh yeah, being incorporated de jure into the Exarchate of Greece. That's exactly what I want. That's why I did this. So you're gonna gain the Barony of Suda, because that is in Athens. Have that, my son. Because that's something that you need. I'm gonna keep Tusculum over here. So we now have 3 baronies in the area. Oh, actually, I haven't upgraded these. Okay, militia training ground. Why not? Let's go for it. Over here, this one doesn't even have an upgraded keep or the cataphract training ground. I really gotta try and make some more money, be a little bit more peaceful in the future. I think that should be fine. We're not making too much money because of our demand size. He does have a retinue now, but he's gonna get smushed in a second in Spoleto. Come on, my son, please. Don't do that. Oh well. I guess what is the worst that can happen to him? So they're going to... it's a war against tyranny and Italian revolt, civil war to increase council power. I don't care about that. But the other one could go pretty badly. I'm not sure yet how that one will go. Do I still have... Yeah, I still have a fleet. Transporting my retinues. Gotta get rid of that one then. I have an ambition. Still trying to kill that queen over here. Yeah, I really should have a look in my dungeons though. I mean, I have a bunch of prisoners. Maybe I could just get some money from them. Some of these are actually children. Konstantinos, the Exarch of Wallachia. What am I going to do with you? Bilad and Turnu. I really don't want anything from him. Guess I'm just going to ransom him then. Ransom him for 250 gold. Anyone else? We have, yeah, the Countess of Gabia. Go away. 70 gold. We have the Dukes of Transylvania. You're gonna lose your title, my friend. You're a traitor. And I think Belisarius of Feher is actually gonna gain that title. So, yeah, you're gonna gain that Viceroyalty. Duchy of Transylvania. Granting a Viceroyalty will lower all of your feudal duke subjects' opinion. That's fine. We don't have a lot of those anymore. So let's do this. And that count, I don't really care about you now. So just ransom that prisoner. Normal prisoner. Count of Al-Alamein. Petros over here. Yeah. You can go. Just send me 70 gold. What's about you? 10 gold. Okay, yeah. We have the Exarch of Bavaria. I don't think that you should really be Exarch now that you've rebelled against me, you stupid fool. What do you have? You have Austria and the Barony of St. Pölten. Could I make anyone else who would be more grateful, the Exarch? And I could also just ransom the prisoner. can't afford it though. How much money do you have? Only 94. Yeah, I guess your time as an exarch is over. That's just how that goes. I think we're gonna make her Countess Heike of Salzburg into the exarch, at least for now. No, over here, have Bavaria. That's fine. I mean, I could also just make my son the exarch of both. That might actually help him in his war. If I were to grant you the Viceroyalty of Bavaria as well. Duchy of Bavaria, Duchy of Carinthia. The Duchy of Bavaria and the Duchy of Carinthia might be the only thing that goes there. Yeah, I will do that. It's more important than ever to actually keep him happy. If I give him that. It's actually a stupid idea to concentrate that much power in the hands of one person, but I trust him. So let's do that. So he's now the exarch of Italy and of Bavaria. All these guys should be gone again. Yeah. They're all fine. So now you should have enough troops to really smush these guys. I hope. Yeah, he's pulling more troops now. Let's just hope he'll be able to merge them properly. May your humors rot in your living body. Well, same to you, you fool. I'm at 37 of 39 people. Okay, more ransom is being paid. Who else do I have? Samuel, the Count of Manipura, the Grandmaster of the of these guys, and the Exarchessa of Syria. Well, let's just say you have proven very untrustworthy. So you're gonna lose that title. And I'm not even sure if you should be the Duchess of Tripoli. Is she imprisoned? No, she's in seclusion. Maybe we should actually make my kinsman the exarch again. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. He's just gonna gain it as a viceroyalty then. Count Foetus of Tripoli. What's that problem? You belong to the Duchy of Sarkel for some reason. Well, Sarkel, you're gonna lose. I'm gonna retract that vassalage. You're not gonna have anything to do with Tripoli. We're gonna turn that back. I accept paying you ransom for the safe return. Okay, that's good. Title loss on succession. Kingdom of Syria. Yeah, I'm gonna give that away in a second. Okay. Right, so I got you. You belong to the Kingdom of Syria. You belong to the Duchess of Tripoli, actually. So I think I'm gonna give that to her again. Although I could also pull her Duchess title. How big is the Dukedom of Tripoli? So we have her, the Countess, and we have another Countess. Reducing my vassal's opinion by another -15. Might not be a good idea. Might not be a good idea. I think I'm just going to leave that as a normal count outside of this whole thing, so you can deal with that in your own way. You're gonna gain the viceroyalty over here. I also want to be rid of the viceroyalty of Croatia. I mean, he hates me. I pulled all his titles. Where's de jure Croatia? I still have this guy, Dux Ioannis of Bosnia. I think he's the right guy to actually hold that title. So you're gonna gain the viceroyalty of Croatia. I could also just give that to my son as well, but at some point he's gonna be too powerful, so might not be a good idea. Yeah, have that. Right. That did something. I think he should be loyal-ish at least. Yeah, -1. My demand is still too big. I've been revoking a crap ton of lower titles. Right. The Duchess of Tripoli. Yeah, these guys will be able to buy themselves out of this whole thing from time to time. He can ransom himself now that he's a nobody. Ransom you. The Duchess of Jerusalem. He's already considering another offer from us. That's fine. I do want to give away that title. Okay. I really don't want him to have that place, though. Do I have anyone else that I want to give land to? I think I should give my second son something, something to do. There's still a concentration of power in that whole thing. Can she ransom herself? No, she doesn't have the money. Oh, I have a malaise. Although you can't quite put a finger on what's wrong, you don't feel quite right. Alas! My patriarch is confident my symptom is not due to a serious illness and that it will pass quite soon. Nevertheless, you will receive some mild treatment. Okay. Do the best. Do your best, my friend. Because I haven't even started educating that guy. Although I can do that now. So let's actually assign a guardian for him. I'm going to be his guardian. Right. He's timid, which is not good for a prince. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there with him. To rid you of your ailments, the patriarch ordered me to sleep hanging upside down for a couple of days. It will rebalance you here, should you. You feel like a bat. I'm glad I hired him. Really, that did something? +2 health? What kind of treatment is that? Hanging upside down. I hear of that all the time in modern medicine, though. Didn't you hear of that kind of treatment? Makes total sense. Oh yeah, these guys are annoyed that I still have their ships. Okay, let's get rid of the ships then. Am I able to push another law? Yes, I am. Let's see the council consideration. I have 3 loyalists, so we have 3 for it. 2 against it. Shadowfighter Pro would vote no. This guy would vote no. We have 3 for it. We have 4 against it. I have another vote. I will have to put one of these guys out of a job. So the Ecclesiarch... No, wait. That's not the problem. The Ecclesiarch is not the problem. The Magistros is the problem. I really want to push one more law at least. Okay, we're going to have the Strategos of Granada then. That should do it. Oh yeah, 4 loyalists. Which means that I can now do this. Full authority on war declarations. We're just 1 away from abolishing the council altogether. Which is great. My son seems to be in a position to now actually win this. Or not. Yeah, he has about half the troops of them. My malaise is no more. If it wasn't just imagination, then whatever caused it must have disappeared. Okay, I lost the trait malaise. That's pretty nice. I still have the successful treatment, I think. Or don't I? No. I still own a holy relic. I should try to give these to my son as soon as possible before I die, because sometimes apparently these can get lost. I mean, who would really steal the regalia of the Empire? Apart from greedy bastards. Why am I losing that much stuff? I'm losing a huge amount of money actually. Why? Because we're trying to keep up the retinue. Yes. Yes. Retinues are set to reinforce at maximum speed, which is costing me a crap ton, I think. Paying through my eye teeth for that. Yeah. Well, about that. How about I have this guy reduce the retinue maintenance costs? Does that help in terms of money? Yeah, it reduces it somewhat. It's still a lot, though. The iconoclast heresy has appeared in the county of Theodosiopolis. Really? That's not good. What's that place? Oh yeah, these are the holy sites. Theodosiopolis. Where's the heresy? Oh Oh yeah, over here. Iconoclast. Am I high enough to actually do something about that? No. I still need a little bit. 2000 devotion actually to get up to Megalos Gamers. That's gonna take me a while. That's gonna take me a while, but we're getting there. We're getting there. He's trying to merge his armies. There's another army. Come on, be smart about this, my son. I know you can do it. Terran Revolt. He's really happy. I mean, he's got a lot of titles now. The only title that I haven't managed to change now is the Elenia thing. I mean, she's in hiding. She really hates me because I tried to murder her. Can you really blame her? All I wanted was to revoke the title. But because I have a non-existing aggression pact with her, I can't do that. That's definitely a bug. I checked her non-aggression pacts and I checked mine, and none of us actually has another non-aggression pact going on. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, she's a drunkard, so maybe she's just gonna die. She has lover's pox. She's only 42, so she's about my age. I really want her to just die in a ditch. Maybe I can do something more about my plot. I have 300% plot power as well. Right. Still losing money because we're replenishing our retinue. On the other hand, the retinue needs to exist and needs to be in good shape. I mean, having those that reduced demand size is also not gonna be a good thing. I mean, he's here in Rome to collect taxes. I'm 2 above the demand limit. So how's my son doing? Oh, my prisoner is complaining about her dark cell in the dungeon. Really? Well, how about the oubliette then? Actually, I'm not against ransoming you, but you can't afford that ransom. Can anyone else of my prisoners? We can release the Duchess of Jerusalem. And we can release her. We can release the Count. We can release the Grandmaster. Disloyal piece of shit. Okay. Yep. Things are happening. I don't think that there are many places that have a normal feudal title now. He is a viceroy. She still has a normal duchy. Sicily is a viceroyalty. All these people are viceroys now. Which is good. Which is good. Apart from this place. God damn it. And I have a dangerous faction. And went away. Okay then. A trade route from Constantinople is in dire need of a new ship and equipment to be able to continue bringing in goods to our realm. 200 gold. Nope. Can't do that anymore. I've been way too free with the money. So how does that work? At least we're gaining money now, but only 7.6. What was that? That sounded weird. I mean, if I can hold out for a couple more years, only 4 more years, I'll actually be able to gain +2 demand size. I think that's going to do it. Maybe, instead of carousing, I'm going to go for the stewardship bonus. Maybe that'll help me. So what can I do now? Yeah, let's see the realm prosper. Why not? Let's see if that works. I have a dangerous faction, 71%. Anselmo for Imperium Romanum. The commander of Syria, just a random dude. And 71% of the guys actually want that. That's nice, I guess. Did I lose my ambitious trait? No, I did not. Okay, he had someone join his factions, which is a problem. How's my son doing? Why are your troops? My Protest raider has discovered a man of great military talent called Theophilus, who is willing to serve in my ranks. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Still dangerous factions. Might actually not be a bad thing if my guy died. People absolutely hate me. Oh! And I actually have a fever. I just say that and it actually happens. One moment you're shivering, the next you're sweating. And overall you feel awful. He's sure I have the flu. It's just that I follow his instructions. Okay, I'll do that then, my friend. He wrapped me in wet pieces of linen cloth, hoping it would relieve the worst of the heat. Not sure that did anything. It's not a bad idea though. There is the army of my son. I wonder why they're camping down here. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but oh well. Adulterer, divine advice, fearful vision. What? Character is convinced that they have seen the future and that something terrible awaits them on the battlefield. Okay. Oh well then, if you're convinced of that. Anselmo for the Holy Roman Empire. Duchess Euphemia. Really? Okay then. Okay then, I see how it is. There's maybe a chance for her doing that. Screw you. Screw you. If you're not gonna be loyal, you're gonna lose your title. Just gonna be a normal viceroy then. Seek treatment for illness. Come on, court physician. Help me. Come on. To the groveling scatterbrain protobro. I will not allow you to steal my titles without a fight. You are no longer my liege lord. Okay then. The liquid in the chalice was warm and sour. It will chase the other heat away. Patriarch explained. Not sure that did anything. Okay, we got another revolt here. As called Count Cura of Manipura, Athanasius of Jerusalem, Grandmaster Trigwy of the Brotherhood, Ionikos of Provence. They've all been called in. So that's gonna give me a bunch of titles to revoke once more. Why not? Can pull 10,000 troops from my son, which is good. And I should also be able to pull a bunch of troops from these guys, actually. Although they're not too happy to help me now. How many can I pull from Anatolia? 3,600. Okay, Syria, 1,300. Yeah, the types, the amount of titles I can, or the amount of troops I can pull now is actually kind of scarce. But I will be able to pull more. I can also pull like 10,000 people from my own holdings. So I should be able to actually make this happen. Might not have been the best decision, but I guess if I can win this, we're out of the woods. I think she's the last one with a regular title. Well, apart from the Dukes of Jerusalem, but he's in a war against us now as well. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. For now though, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. Or check out the playlist for my successors. Hope you join me next time. Thanks and bye bye.